Thank you. Has everybody enjoyed the conference so far? Thank you. I assure you there's a lot of work that goes into this, and I tell you, I wanted to thank a few people first. Without the Lieutenant Governor, this wouldn't have happened. Executive Director Jerry Winchester was a huge part of this being a success. And then Secretary of Commerce Sean Copeland, not only did he help me all the way along, but then stepped in to fill in the governor's shoes, which are pretty tough shoes to fill. So I appreciate those individuals. On the other side, in putting the conference together, Ron Howe, thank you. Whenever I first started thinking about doing something like this, I have Keystone in my district, and I looked to see who's been successful. I knew about Skytook. I grew up close to here. I knew about Keystone, but I was surprised that those were really the only two private invested marinas that had happened in the last 30 plus years. So I went to him, and he has been a tremendous resource, and not only getting a lot of the people here in the room together, but helping me on a vision for this conference. So thank you, Ron, for that. Julie Griffin, where are you at? Woo! This is where no good deed goes unpunished. She came to me early and knew I was working on this conference and asked, is there anything I can do to help? And I said, yes, there is. And she has been plugging away, and it's just amazing she's done. And thank you, Julie, for that. Is Suzanne Shirey still here? Suzanne, thank you. Suzanne's the director at the Spalpit Chamber, president of Spalpit Chamber, and that's where my district office is out of. And she was a tremendous help on all of us getting all this together. Brooke DeLong helps me in my district and was a tremendous help on making sure this is a success. And then Laura Townsend from GRDA. Unbelievable. She has done a lot of these, and we learned a lot from her help in making this successful. So I'd really like to give those folks a round of applause. What's exciting is you don't have to listen to me too much longer. We've got probably one of the best elected officials I know in the state, and that's Lieutenant Governor Matt Pinnell coming up. And so, but before we hear him, at 3 o'clock, we're going to have tour buses available to see some of the developments happening around here. Those buses, it's going to be about a 15, 20-minute tour. They're going to start out and go by the marina, go around by the Honor College, and then out to the overlook where we're seeing on the video for the Partners of Heroes, and then we'll come back here and you'll get to see some of the housing developments on the way. So I encourage you, buses will be coming around, and if you have the chance, it's really neat to see. Legislators, how many legislators do I still have in the house after a full day? Would you all stand up? These are the men and women that I'm proud to go to battle with every day. And I assure you, sometimes legislators get a bad rap, but I guarantee 99.9% of us up there are leaving our families, working hard, and doing the right thing. And I appreciate serving with each and every one of you. How about elected officials from the county municipalities? Would you all stand up? I appreciate you, and I'll try not to run preempted language as much as I usually do this next year. And so with that, going on, where do we go from here? I learned something from the governor and the lieutenant governor is you don't just stand in front of a podium, say your speech, get your picture taken, and then go on without follow-up. So one of the things we've done is we put a website together. If you look on each one of your cards, it has at the bottom the MakeOklahomaLakesGreat.com. That's where you can go and show support for development on lakes. We're going to try to make that a one-stop shop to where if you're wanting to do investing,
We want that to be your first stop to go to, and we're going to be developing it overall. I've been working with the Department of Commerce with them being in joining partners with it, and so please, we will put that out there and keep building it if people are using it. So I think this will be a great tool. I've heard a lot of people say they want to know if we had a resource to go to, a tool, and that's what we're trying to provide with this. So please use that tool, and I hope it helps with your endeavors. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Craig and let our Lieutenant Governor close this out.